Hi guys, I'm back shortly for hopefully a short video. I know I can ramble sometimes, but I wanted to talk about being um, a mom at a young age. When I had my son, I was already in my 20s, but I was not um, prepared for my pregnancy as most people would like to be. But um, I prevailed. In spite of. Was it rocky? Was it challenging? Yes. But I did what I needed to do. And I don't have a sob story. I got pregnant in a high school story. I don't have that. But if you do have a sob story or you did get pregnant in high school, this might be for you. But this is really prompted by a lot of the hashtag Team No Kids stuff that I see with a lot of my peers. And so I wanted to address that because I have a kid and it's awesome. Like, my kid is amazing. And I know every parent probably says that. But that just goes to show that having a child is not the worst thing that can happen in your life. That's him right there. Um, it's not the worst thing that can happen. It may make you rearrange some of your goals. It may, for me, it pushed me because I had my son, pregnant the end of my sophomore year of college and the beginning of my what would have been my junior year of college. I had him and I completed that year um, taking classes and say hi. Hi, Dada, your food. He's goofy, and yes, he looks like me. Okay, no, that's enough. That's enough. Okay, go back and watch your show. Okay. What did I say? What did I say? What did mommy say? Quiet. Want me to open this? Hmm? You dancing? Okay. Okay, so it I finished college, okay? And I'm working on a master's degree. Thank you, sir. So that it doesn't have to be the end of your story, okay? Um, and I haven't always had the most family support either. I know a lot of people have stories where they're like, "Oh, I had a kid when I was 16, but my mom kept her while I went and got my PhD." I don't have that story, okay? My son was with me. My son went to class with me. Um, all of that. So I'm here to empower young women. I'm here to empower moms. Okay, as I'm digging Play-Doh out of this container for my child, I'm here to empower moms because I want women to understand you have a finite source of energy inside of your womb. You are amazing. You can create a whole another human being inside of your body, not by yourself, but the creation part happens inside of your body, and there's a reason for that. So you should take care of your body. You should treat your body as a temple, as divine. Okay? Um Noah, do you want this? Hey, hey, young man. Okay, I'm just gonna ignore him. So it's it's not the worst thing that can happen to you, okay? Yes, you must take care of this person should you choose to give birth. Yes, this person will need you beyond age 18. Yes, you do have to deal with the other parents, should they choose to be present in the child's life, which I hope that they are. But it's not the worst thing that can happen to you. Like, really. It's really, really not. My son, I've had moments where I've been depressed. He's helped me through that. When I would cry and I do my homework, I would be like, I'm doing this for my son. I'm doing this for my son. I'm doing this for my son. And I mean, just so many different things. And you can't let people telling you that you can't do something stop you from doing it, okay? And also with the team hashtag Team No Kids. Okay, so that's fine that you don't have kids, okay? For those people who do that all the time. I don't have any kids because they see other people with a lot of children and they deem it as negative. Now, if this person does have a lot of children and they have a lot of um the child is by several different people, and they have drama all the time with the other with the baby daddies, the baby moms, and so like, oh, I don't have to deal with that. But you have to realize that's not everybody's situation. Everybody who has children does not have baby daddy drama. So don't do the hashtag team no kids as if you're better than somebody because you haven't given birth. I actually may know a little bit more. I actually may have a different sense, a way of thinking because I did give birth to my child. Not to say that every person who's had a child is smarter or has more intellect than somebody who does not have children. But don't discount someone because they have children, because men will still date women with children. Women will still date men with children. So you're not like, oh, like, I don't have kids, so people want to date me. That's not always the case. Like, it's not at all. Because almost everybody I know has a step parent. Take that over there, please. Go over there, please. Almost everybody I know has a step parent. So having children is not indicative of not being able to secure a mate. Okay? But what it is proof that you're able to procreate. And the status of how your children are indicative of whether okay, thank you. Indicative, I'm sorry, is indicative of whether you can take care of children well. And for some people, that's all they need to see. For some women, they love seeing a man walk through the mall holding their child's hand or taking care of their child, doing the daddy daycare thing like they're supposed to be doing anyway. For some men, seeing a woman with her child turns them on. Oh, she's motherly. Oh, she's maternal. Some men like that. Okay? So don't discount people because they have children. Don't feel discounted because you have children. Okay? Children are gifts. I've heard some people complain, oh, these kids are working on my nerves. Oh, these kids are just overwhelming. And it can be overwhelming sometimes, but so are jobs, and so are relationships, and so are everything else that we do on a day-to-day basis. Yes, my love. I know, that's awesome. Can you take this, please? Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. So you aren't doomed because you have a child. Because I'm saying this because I dealt with this. I dealt with having a child and being like, how is this going to work out now that I'm, doing this? Now that I've left that other relationship alone. We've gone to court. We finalized our situation. What is going to be of me now? You're going to grow, and you're going to get older, and you're going to learn. That's what's going to happen to you now. There's nothing wrong with you. You aren't damaged goods, okay? And someone who doesn't have a child, for them to brag about it, it just shows their age. Good for you for not having children out of wedlock. Good for you for not having children and getting a divorce, okay? They can get their cookie. But just know, if you're being a good parent, you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, and no one cares about, them not having children. And honestly, it kind of makes me feel some kind of way because I'm kind of tired of hearing that, well, everyone's having kids and getting married. I'm just over here doing me. If not having kids and not getting married wasn't that important to you and you're just doing me, why the need to post that? Do you desire a family and children? Maybe you should look inside and figure out why it's so important for you. Why it's so important for you to kind of like mock other people who've chosen to do the family route. Because ultimately, that's how you got here, right? Your parents had you, right? Okay, so there's nothing wrong with that. Because what we're simply doing is doing what your parents doing, we're doing what their parents did, we're doing that what their parents were doing. So don't feel bad for having a family young. Don't feel bad for having children young. Because if it happened, it already had. I mean, it's done. But don't let anybody make you feel bad about that. Okay? Because those are things that human beings do anyway. That's something that we do anyway. We mate and we have children. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay? It's better than waiting until you're having issues because you waited too late. Okay? Guys, have a good day.